Wir sind nun die Ritter, die Ecki Patang sagen. Hübsches Wortspiel, gefällt's euch?
Load the plugin via Plugin Manager. Icon should now appear on your screen. You can move the icon by R-click and checking Move Menu icon. Now you can move the icon with drag and drop anywhere on your screen. To create a timer, click on Add and then Window. Windows are containers in which several timers can be saved. Enter a name and select the window type and press Create. Create a timer, click on Add and select the appropriate timer, for example, Chat. A window opens where the timer can be configured. Now we create a test timer that starts every time when hi appears in the chat. Timer should run for 5 seconds after hi appears. Finally, we save the settings. Now type hi into the chat and the timer appears. Can move the timer window via the gibberish icon Move Windows, either via drag and drop or via the options window on the left. Timers can also be edited later, for example now we assign an icon to the timer and let it run in a permanent loop. Cancel the permanent loop, simply click on the gibberish icon and click Reset. Timers always start when the token is triggered. A separate timer is displayed for each hi in the chat. To start only one timer, go to the settings and activate Unique. This means that only one timer runs, which resets for each hi in the chat. The appearance of the timer windows can also be customized. Number of settings are available under Window option, such as the size of the window or the color. Can also group timers together to load several timers more quickly. To do this, simply create a group and individual windows. And then right-click on the window Add to Group and then add the window to the group. For Skill Timer, we first create a new window and click on Add and then Skill. The right side is the collection. From the collection we now select our desired skill, in this case Hearten, and then save it. We now use the skill, the timer starts. Track effects, we must first collect them. To do this, we go to the collection via the gibberish icon and click on Track Effects. Till we press Stop again, all effects are collected on you and added to the collection. Now we collect the Hearten effect composure and add it to the permanent collection. All effects of group members are also collected, if track group is activated under General Options. Now we create a new timer, we go to Add and then Effect Self and select the newly collected effect composure. If we now use Hearten again, both timers are started. Timers start and threshold are combined with other timers. We create a new window and a timer to start other timers. Here is an example skill effect composure, but any other type of timer will work too. Now we create a timer that starts when the composure timer runs out, by clicking on Add and then Timer End. We select our composure timer from the collection as the token and modify it as required. The counterpart to timer end is timer start, where a separate timer starts when a timer is triggered. We now press Hearten, we get the composure effect and also start timer start. When the composure effect runs out, the timer end starts. Here is a small example of how to use timer end. A boss says a certain line, An add wave spawns 5 seconds later and then a new wave every 8 seconds. For the first wave, we create a chat timer with the line as a token, "Here slaves." For the subsequent waves, we create a timer and with a token of the previously created chat timer and let it run in continuous loop. Timers can also be shared with other people. To do this, select the timer and click on Export, select the entire text and copy it. To import, simply click on Import and paste the entire text into the window and finish with Import. In this example we track the debuff of Penshot. There are 2 ways to do this. The simple variant is whenever Penshot is used, a timer runs with the duration of the debuff. The advanced variant checks whether the Penshot skill has actually hit the target or whether the skill has been resisted or blocked, parried, evaded. To do this, we first have to read out the combat message from the chat, which we can do via the collection. We activate the tracking of the chat and use Penshot and look for the entry for Penshot. Now we create a chat timer and select the text we just collected. Since we always want to track when Penshot hits a target, we delete the part of the message that is not needed. Don't forget to activate regex. Regex is activated. These abbreviations can be used to exchange parts of a text. Small example of how to use regex. We want to track the tier of Gallant display. We go into the collection and collect the effect and create an effect timer where we select the effect of Gallant. We replace the number with the regex %d and activate regex. We now use the skill the tier is displayed. Gibberish can also be used to show the cooldown of a skill as a number. Create an icon list box and a skill timer with no text. Set both transparencies to 0 and move the icon on our skill. We now use the skill. The cooldown is also displayed as a number. That's it, thanks for watching.